A reflection on Luke 10, 25-37. This is the parable of the Good Samaritan, one of Jesus' most powerful and provocative teachings on mercy, love, and what it really means to follow God's law. The passage in summary: a religious lawyer asks Jesus, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus turns the question back on him, and the man correctly responds, "Love God with all your heart and your neighbor as yourself." But then, trying to justify himself, he asks, "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus responds with the story of a man beaten by robbers and left for dead. A priest and a Levite both pass by without helping, but a Samaritan, someone hated and despised by Jews at the time, stops, cares for the man, binds his wounds, and pays for his recovery. Jesus ends with a piercing question: which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man? And the answer, the one who showed him mercy. Jesus replies, "Go and do likewise." Life application. 1. Love isn't a theory, it's a verb. It's easy to talk about love and mercy. It's harder to live it when it costs us time, money, comfort, or pride. This parable calls us to be inconvenienced by love. The Samaritan got off his donkey, risked his own safety, spent his money, and sacrificed his schedule. Are we willing to do the same? Try this. Look for one person today who's hurting, overlooked, or ignored, and do something kind, even if it's inconvenient. 2. Your neighbor is just the one who looks or thinks like you. The hero in this story is the enemy in the eyes of the Jewish audience. Jesus breaks apart tribal boundaries, political lines, and religious divisions. Your neighbor is whoever is in need, no matter their background, politics, race, or beliefs. Ask yourself, who do I avoid helping because of my bias, judgment, or discomfort? 3. Compassion trumps ritual. The priest and the Levite were likely afraid of becoming ceremonially unclean. They valued their religious duties above the call to mercy. But Jesus flips that thinking. The truest religious act is spiritual check-in. Am I hiding behind religion to avoid real sacrifice? 4. God uses the unexpected. The Samaritan was the wrong person in every way, wrong race, wrong religion, wrong side of history. But he's the one Jesus holds up as the example. This reminds us not to judge who God can use or who he might be calling us to learn from. Reflection. Has someone outside your comfort zone shown you unexpected kindness? What did it teach you? Final takeaway. Go and do likewise. This isn't just a moral story, it's a command. Mercy isn't optional. Compassion isn't reserved for the familiar. In a world quick to divide, label, and pass by on the other side, Jesus calls us to cross the road and love like the Samaritan.